Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? But I've been thinking about what I wanna do with you. I know them other guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. I can see you want me too. Now it's me and you. Now I've been waiting, think I wanna make that move now. Baby, tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it now. I've been waiting, think I'm gonna make that move now. Baby, tell me how you like it. I was waiting for you to tell me you were ready. I know what to do if only you would let me. As long as you're cool.
What is up, y'all? What is up? What is up? What is up? It's your girl, EJ, y'all, and I am going to be off camera today, but we are here to talk about Never Ever Met. This is season 2, and this is episode 5. We are midway through, so let me go ahead and bring up the crew. I got my girl, Miss Kira, is in the building. Hey, boo.
Hey.
Girl, this episode, let me just say, okay? Let me go ahead and get Shana up. Hey, Shana.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, boo?
How you doing?
Girl.
I saw Wendy Williams.
How you doing? Struggling, but gonna make it through it. Gonna get it done, okay?
All right.
And last but certainly not least, of course, we got Mo69 in the
building. Hey, ladies.
Hello. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Our girl Candy cannot be here today. She is not feeling well, but we are definitely wishing her the best. Hope that she gets to feeling better. So, y'all, we got to talk about this raggedy episode. But first, let me go ahead and get y'all first impressions, your vibe check on how you was feeling about this episode, and maybe that moment that stood out to you. Mo, I'm going to start with you, girl.
That stood out to me. That game, that table game. Oof. Those questions, baby.
Girl.
That was like the ultimate setup to sniff out some people to get out the house. I'm just saying. Like calling their car, pulling their cars, like for real. So
it felt real strategic, didn't it? It felt strategic.
Yep. That's why like, oh wow.
I was like, okay. Cinco. Shana, what were your thoughts on this episode, and was there anything that stood out to you?
I'm wondering when Pastor Clavassier is going to come clean, and of course, Alicia and Irvin. Like that's like the main thing right there. I couldn't Irvin.
Girl, that hot mess. And last but certainly not least, Miss Kira, your thoughts on this episode and anything that stood out to you.
B. Irving, I'm glad you are out of here. Okay. He worked my whole entire nerves. And also what stuck out for me is I'm gonna need Kiki to get her shit together. That's what I'm gonna need.
Okay.
Go home, girl. Just
go to the house. All right. That's what's up. Well, y'all, guess what? The only thing that stood out to me was I was just happy to see some folks leave. I was happy to see them exit stage left. It was about dog time, and I felt like we stayed too long. Half the season was too long for these two. But we definitely gonna get into it, y'all. So let me go ahead. I'm going to get the slides up. Let me go ahead and say what's up to the chat. Thank you guys for coming through. We appreciate y'all. Hey, Tika Douchey, thank you for coming through. I know you haven't watched the show yet, but thank you for coming through. Make sure you're hitting the like, share, subscribe, do all the things, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the slides. Please note that my slides, y'all, are not in any type of, they're not the right ones, but we are using them for picture purposes only because I'll be forgetting these folks' names. So we are not going to have a warm up. We're going to go straight into the conversation today. Cinco and Jay. So the only thing, again, that I'm going to say about Cinco and or Jay as a couple is they were still unproblematic, but Cinco was being hella messy. I don't know if this was produced and this was not his idea, but if this was his idea, those questions felt real specific to me. I don't know. Miss Kira?
It is produced. I feel like they did the same thing last season, even some of like similar questions, and they just kind of, one of the couples is in charge any particular night. So I guess it was their night. But yeah, other than that, Cinco be getting the boys together, okay? Not the youngest one got to get y'all together.
Okay, because Cinco said he about to leave up out of here with his woman, okay? Because that's what we doing. Mm-hmm. All right, we are going to go past that. We're going to go over to Clay and Todd because this is the other problematic couple. And what I hate about this one so much is that I hate that he makes her look crazy. I hate that he's making her look stupid. I hate that he got her out here looking just weird as hell because she's the only one that doesn't know this secret. The way I would have shut that shit down when everybody put me and his name on there, the way I would have shut that shit down, nigga, my bad. You finna tell me today what it is because there is no way that everybody else puts you and I name on there unless they know something. No, this gonna have a conversation. If we got to go over here to this boom room and talk it out, if that's the only way that we gonna get it out, oh, it would have got out that day. I'm sorry, ain't no way in the world. Mo, what you think, girl?
Yeah, I agree. With the whole table game, when it was like everybody was like, who has the most secrets? And it was like almost unanimous. Like, yo, we would have to pause the game. I'm like, you come here. Let's go have a talk. Like, for real. Like, and they was getting on my nerves. It was like cringy when he was kissing her, all up on her, all through this whole episode, hugging on her. Child, you thought they was like the Bobbsey twins, the way they was so attached at the hips, baby.
Okay,
that giving codependent.
Okay, doing way too much. Way too much. But anyway, Miss Kira, what's your thoughts on it?
I wanted to punch Clavassier in his throat because what are we doing? How does everybody know but me? And you got me here looking stupid. Like, this is beyond bacon, baby. Like, you talk about a whole baby and the whole rest of the group know and I don't know. Like Mo said, I'd have had to pull you to the side immediately and get to the bottom of it because
why? Why are we doing this, sir?
Yes, very
right.
Much. Shana, I know you got to be in agreement, but I need to hear it from you, boo. What's your thoughts on these two?
Yeah, of course I'm in agreement. I feel like not even just Clay, but nobody would be getting up from that table until y'all tell me, no, we're not leaving this table until y'all tell me why y'all said that. Because clearly you know something I don't know. I'm not about to sit here another minute looking crazy. But I felt bad too because they was like, overdoing it with the PDA just for him to have her looking crazy. Like, girl, I'm sure your mama probably watching and everything. Just
probably screaming at the thing, wishing she could, you know what I'm saying? But we know that it's pre-filmed. But like, if I was like rewatching this, I would be like, watching it. I'm glad it's not real time because I don't think you could do anything like this in real time. Because the way I would be calling, listen, I don't know, but let me tell you what we looking at. Get your stuff and go. Okay, right. The way I would have acted a whole doggone fool.
I feel like
the whole family would pull up.
Nobody was like, hey, you need to tell her or nothing. Like, I mean, I get that was their way of hinting, but they should have been going really holding his feet to the fire. Like, look, we're tired of holding a secret. And it's time that you say something before I do.
Exactly. And especially like, even if the ninjas do it, I almost low-key understand because they all got none of them except for Cinco. That's the only one I can really deal with right now. But yeah, I felt like if the girls who know, I'm like, why y'all not being a girl's girl at this point?
I say the girls who know should tell.
at least you can say something. Like, you don't even have to, even if you don't tell her exactly, you can say, listen, he has a secret. We've all found out about this secret.
We're gonna be playing charades, baby. I'm gonna be holding up papers. What?
That's what they only found out through pillow talking, so they trying to be loyal to their raggedy man.
Got it.
Right. Right, baby.
And the way that some of y'all not even leaving here together anyway, don't be loyal. Just go ahead and let me know, because
it looks like Alexis might say something next episode.
I hope she need to.
Because what is she being loyal to? Just say it at this point.
Okay.
I thought Charlie was going to say it. I can't see anybody should be able to say it. I can't see anybody who shouldn't say it besides Jay, maybe.
Exactly. That's why I said that. I just feel like everybody else should say something. Like, you see something, say something. Stop playing. We actually started the episode out with Charlie and Jared. Charlie was having a moment. She was a little sad about, not being able to see her kids and stuff and missing her baby, which I completely understand that, which I still couldn't understand why she was even there. Like, why is she here? Why was she even here? But I just forgot about that little part that we did have kind of open up with that. And when we get to that couple, I specifically want to talk about something very specific with Jared. But we got to move back into Kiki and Brandon, because these two right here made my head hurt. I just wish this woman would tell this man she don't like him. She don't want him. She don't want to do this no more. She ain't never been with you. You were something to do while she was out here playing house with her boo thing. She still loved this man. Like, why are you doing this? Honestly, low-key kind of like Brandon, y'all. Low-key, I have no issues with Brandon, except for his over excitedness to try to please her so much, trying to squeeze. It's like trying to squeeze juice out of a turn. Like, dude, stop it. Shana, please talk to me about these people.
I'm tired of Kiki. I kind of want them to go home, and it's because of Kiki. Like, girl, just be honest. Just say what it is. You don't like him. When he hugged her when he was doing improv, she was acting like he had cooties, almost pushing him off of her. Like, at this point, you still not over that ex, clearly. If that's even your ex, you probably about to go home to him, and that's why you want to create some distance. So just be real. Like, it's not fair to leave Brandon on. I think he really does like her, and she's never going to see it for him. So she needs to just tell the truth. Since she can't, just go home.
That part. And just be done with it and let it go, because why are we doing this? This don't even make no sense to me. Like, I just don't get it. Like, even him low-key letting go of the whole drinking thing, letting go of a red flag just to try to appease you and move forward and not put that strain with that particular topic that he can't really get anywhere with anyway. And even with the specialist or the therapist, whoever they were, even with them saying something and kind of trying to put it in your face, like, hey, maybe you have a problem, without saying you have a problem. But even then, you still don't want to see it. It's almost like, I feel like Kiki, that person that may like toxic. Like, whatever she's going through in her relationship right now, I feel like it may be a little toxic. It may be a little something, and she liked the crazy. Brandon just don't seem like he brings the crazy. It feels like he brings the fun. And I know that we don't know him. I'm just talking about most of these people. We done seen they little red flags from the jump. Like, they put them out there real quick. Right. But Brandon, I've been looking for them, and I haven't quite found it just yet. Miss Kira, what are your thoughts?
I'm over Kiki. I don't even have no words for her at this point, because it's like she won't be honest with anything. Her feelings, her past relationship, her living situation. You ain't honest with yourself about the drinking. So it's just like, like Shana said, I'm ready to see her head go. Okay. Between her and the other two, somebody need to get to moving.
That part. Mo, you got any words for these two? May they rest in peace.
Yeah, they need to get off my screen. That's the words I have for them, because like they wasting their time. She wasting Brandon time. Like, girl, let's spill it out.
He said he had a newborn. He should have told her he had a newborn. Then she
right. I thought we was going to get it since everybody else was dropping secrets, except for the big dummy.
That would have caught her attention. Like, wait a minute, toxicity? Hold on.
Okay, and she might have been here for that. Let's try to make it work, Brandon. Let's try to make it work because oh, she gets on my nerves. Oh God. Anyway, y'all. Oh, I don't know. She just strokes me the wrong. Like she just rubs me so much the wrong way. I just hate somebody gaslighting you when they really are putting forth this big effort.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, girl, he really is putting forth the effort. I cannot do
She
it.
is not
like,
trying to go home from her vacation. Okay.
Word,
Right.
because it's like
All
almost,
good.
are you drinking to like tolerate Brandon? Like, what's really
Right.
going on?
Exactly.
And then she
I
told me
still
he was
haven't-
doing too much. Like, no, he's not. You just don't like him.
Exactly. Okay. You're not doing enough. Okay.
Right.
Which is not saying anything. Hey, Nita Boo. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you.
Hey, Nita.
But it's just crazy to me. Like, she's just not doing enough to me. Like, it's so simple. And I feel like if she would just be honest with him and tell him, like, I just got out of a situation 4 months ago. Like, I've been in this situation the entire time we've been together, pretty much. So, with that being said, it is what it is. I've been with this guy for 8 years. I've been with you for 4. And yeah, and we've been living together all this time. Like, that's what you need to do so that he can make the decision as to if he wants to even continue to pursue this. Like, why are we wasting people's time and not being honest and not being true and then having the nerve to be stank to him too? Hell no. When she went over there and laid down, y'all, I couldn't do it. I said, I'm done. I said, no, ma'am. No, she talking about, ma'am, you tired? You finna go lay down and you gonna put the cover over your head? You got this man out here damn near just wanting to wine and dine you, wanting to be affectionate with you, wanting to be close with you, continuing to try. He just got out here looking stupid. He looking stupid like Tatiana looking, to be honest.
Baby.
They both looking crazy. And if you ask me, they should just go ahead and get together and call it a day. They actually look kind of cute together. I ain't mad at it.
So she just was basically calling Brandon when her dude was out cheating because she had nothing better to do, huh? That's what he was doing.
That's what I think it is, Miss Kira.
He out cheating. He highlight this dude, huh?
She didn't think it was gonna get this far. Hey, Trinity.
That's probably what it was. She just never expected it to go here. Just was doing something, and then now we here, and now I don't really like you though.
Word.
That's what's up, Trinity. Just doing too much. Oh God, I can't say Kiki. Oh, let me get on past Kiki. Shout out to the chat, y'all. We appreciate y'all, but we're about to get into the nitty gritty because listen, if nothing else happened on this episode that made me happy, this right here made me happy, and it made me happy that it happened at the very beginning of the episode. But when I tell you that Irv, for the finally, like he already started on episode, I would say he started somewhere in between 2 and 3, but it just wasn't like bad yet. Episode 4 took me there. And then episode 5, I was like, I'm done. I could like, Irv, you doing too much. Okay. Like it was just a lot. Irv is out here trying to break up with somebody, which was the correct thing to do, but it was the way in which he did it, which told me a lot about him and how he is in relationships. This was never going to work, but also Irv would be a horrible partner. If you ask, we could never be partners because the way, no, I don't like the way that I have to tell you this in order for me to do this. Like it could have been simple and it could have been a very amicable thing. And you really don't like her when it's all said and done because that maybe could have been a friendship that you did keep. And if y'all just realized, because whatever it was that connected y'all online, whatever it was, the conversations that y'all were having, apparently they were something that y'all found a common ground with to the point where y'all wanted to meet each other, but then y'all get in person and it's different. But that doesn't mean that y'all couldn't maybe just be friendly with each other. But Irv made it very clear that he was not trying to be her damn friend. He just straight up did the most. I was like, well, she didn't really deserve all that, Irv. A simple let's go would have, I mean, you know, I don't think this is working. I'm going to go ahead and go home would have sufficed. But all that extra stuff, you were just gaslighting. And then you tried to get in there and cry. Bruh, I didn't have no respect for you no more. I was done after that, okay? I was like, no. Oh, Miss Kira, go ahead and start us off, girl.
I told y'all last week I ain't like that face he made when she was just doing her little dancing. He ain't like that lady breathing, looking at him, sitting next to him, or nothing. So when they got out there and finally had this conversation, I was like, hallelujah. Then you want to be petty and get a reaction out of her, like, my ex-girlfriend had called me and you would be a good friend, but I don't want to be your friend, sir. Go home. Just go home. And then you're going to go in there and try to smear her name in front of everybody. I was so glad when he finally got off my camera. I just didn't know what to do with myself, child, because I was about to throw something at that TV.
Okay.
Deuces, sir. Don't let the doorknob hit you.
Shana, what are your thoughts on these two right here? I mean, we all never saw them making it, but I mean,
so many thoughts. Because Irvin, I feel like I was trying to defend you, but damn. Like, come on now. You gonna go out like this? Like, you're 44 years old, acting like you're 14 years old. Like, it started off so good. She was like, okay. And he was like, wait, no, you're gonna let me get my point across. Like, oh Lord, here we go. You couldn't just leave. Like, sir, goodbye. Like, it's the ex, and then you go inside and tell everybody the same story, and then come to find out it was a lie. She didn't call you. She just liked your sister's picture. What are you talking about? Like, get him out of here. Alicia handled this very well. I feel like she didn't say anything shady about him. Start to finish, he could have. He admitted he wanted to get a reaction out of her, like a clown. And I feel like Alicia was a part of a circus unknowingly. Like, you're a whole clown.
okay.
Just like, crying and what are you doing? Like, are they doing Tubi auditions in the back? Like, what's going on? So I don't know. And even the guy, when Cinco was like, look, just go. And he still was talking like, all right, I'm about to turn my TV off because I can't take no more.
Okay. The way they
was laughing at him.
Walk out of there because it was crazy, girl.
I'm sorry to make you cry. Like, shut up.
Like, crying. I'm like, oh my God, it's getting weird and awkward. Okay.
And then you just straight up lied. Like, you lied to make a point to her. You lied to so that you could hurt her feelings even more. Like, anybody that would go that far just to hurt somebody's feelings, just to make this point. Like, at the end of the day, y'all just aren't compatible with each other in person. Like, I low-key don't. Okay. I don't really like Alicia that much, and I get the offness that she can put out there, but at the same time, Irv just ain't it either. Like, they both ain't it for me, and they ain't it for each other. Yeah. Is what it all boils down to. They need a different type of person. But to me, Irv just went all the way off the edge. Like, he made Alicia look like, right, you know, like chocolate cake or something, you know, like something that tastes real, real good as compared to whatever he was doing. Because I was like, dude, what are you doing right now? Like, I feel like we all were like there understanding where Irvin was coming from until these last few episodes. These last few episodes, Irv just showed every single bit of his behind. And I was like, see, that's what Miss Kira was talking about the whole time. That's why she didn't like you.
Kira is vindicated.
Okay, vindicated. Mo, thoughts on these two? These two.
Deep arrow.
Yeah. Irvin needs to take a bow. He put on quite a show. Yeah, he was showing his ass, and the way he had to like dig it into her about why they breaking up, why it won't work or whatever, and how an ex called him. He threw me when he's talking about an ex called him before he came on this show. It was a sign from God, and how his ex had he's more compatible with his ex because she has the emotional intelligence. I was like, dude.
Clearly
I was
not.
with you at the beginning, and then you lost me here. Okay, so let's talk about your emotional intelligence, because you was making this girl feel bad, and you doing it on purpose. Okay, and you know you doing it on purpose. And I'm look, she better than me because I would karate chopped you.
Did she feel bad, or was she like, and like, are you telling me for what?
No, that's a defense mechanism she's putting up. I could tell. It's like, okay.
Oh yeah, she was hurt a little bit by
She was hurt. Like, you hurting her feelings on purpose.
He tried.
And you know you doing it, you little jerk.
I think he only hurt her feelings since he broke up with her first. All the other stuff, I feel like, shut up. First of all, your story don't even make sense. Like, if your ex is so great, why you ain't with her then? Why you You even have
That's what I said. 5
That
years
part.
ago.
Well, that was my part. I was like, okay, so why y'all ain't together if it was all this and that? But I do agree with Mo. I do think that Alicia is the type whose feelings can actually be hurt in a certain type of way. Like, I think she came into this really, really wanting to try, really, really thinking that she wasn't doing anything. Like, I really don't believe in my heart of hearts that Alicia feels like there was anything that she did that was absolutely wrong. I feel like this is just her true personality. And that's who she is. And she didn't see anything wrong with it. And when I think about it in hindsight, there is nothing wrong with it. It's just a certain type of person that's for her. Period.
Right.
Like, and you just have to be able to deal with the sun, the moon, the rainbows, and when my body feels like it, whatever, all the things, and shabba dabba doo, blah, 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 the speaking in tongues. Like, you just have to be able to.
Mama say, Mama.
Right.
Like, that's it, period. I don't know, just in hindsight, she don't seem so bad when I look at it overall. The only real big issue I still have was with the Pilates thing. I just need everybody to communicate. Like, nobody's communicating, and that irritates me very much so. But I mean, bye to them.
I think my only issue was the trigger words or whatever that she was using. And outside of that, it was like, okay.
Yeah, she can express her issues. She didn't have to say it.
I mean, she came in cold.
Yeah. And she I don't take back nothing I said as we were watching it. But they both had issues. I feel like he's just mad because his only complaint was she's not affectionate. She won't kiss me. Why do you think you should deserve some kisses? Like, what is so great that you should be kissing you?
Y'all came in here bickering day one or whatever day that was.
Yeah. Absolutely. But, I completely stand by everything that I said too while I was watching this, but I'm just looking at it overall. I'm just like, maybe she wasn't as bad as, because y'all know I was going in on that heifer. Because
I know. I think he turned her off that first date when he had the close dancing, and she was like, ooh, she didn't want to do it, but she did participate. Yeah.
He was teaching her.
And he knew right in the mirror, like, I'm not gonna get none, and then it just was downhill.
That's what you think about this?
But I do feel like when he tried to talk to her and express himself initially, he didn't come up. But after a while, she was saying those trigger words or kind of cutting them off, just to kind of in a nice way, like, oh, I agree, it's fine, just try to shut him up. So now he like, no, I'm gonna say this, and it was just like, now was the time to really hush, though. Like, this is the time you really should shut up.
Yeah,
she can say,
Yeah, I agree. She still had that mouth. She still had them trigger words. She still was locked and loaded and ready to go. I think from everybody's point of view, from our last few conversations about this, is that at the end of the day, Alicia, she just didn't. I don't think she wanted that. I don't think she really wanted that man like that.
She wanted to be happy. She want her person. I need her to be more specific. She never say what she really looking for.
I don't know what the chemistry was online.
That's what I want to know.
Seen a different Alicia. She wouldn't have acted that way, because I've acted like Alicia when I don't like somebody. I don't act like that. Are you trying? Like, you trying because you signed that contract, but when that last day came, you got to go home and be like, have a nice life.
Okay, that part. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, she rubbed him the wrong way from the beginning, and since then he ain't never tried again. I think that whole I don't feel safe thing was the last thing. I don't think that we've seen them really interact as a real couple since that moment, and I think that's when we really saw his stankness too, because he was doing too much. Shout out to Chad. Before we get into Brittany and T, let me look at the chat. Let me see what y'all had to say. She's holding some type of trauma. I think I agree with that, Nita. Something is going on with her. And because she's working so hard through a lot of things. She say that it's the sickness, but I really think that there's something else going on in the sense of why she protects herself the way that she is. Because I don't think it's sickness. I don't think it's the sickness. I don't think all of it is that. I think that is a very small part of it, but she shared what she wanted to share. Irvin is a clown.
She's very guarded with her body, for sure.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It was very weird. It was
autoimmune disorder. I did agree with that. I think she did to an extent, maybe unknowingly, but she was, as a way to just be like, get up off me. Like, don't touch me. She was almost worse than when he touched her in that scene. We getting on Kiki. She was like, please don't touch me. I was like, okay, it's time to go home. Like, what's happening here?
Everything gave
Yeah,
ew.
that was
a lot. That was a lot. And the hand movements on the way she put her hands down, it was so hard. It was like a hard secondhand watch.
She was like, woo, hallelujah. She almost went into praise and worship and started speaking in tongues right then.
Okay, and girl, if she had a
Shabba dabba doo da day. Yeah.
Okay, just get your stuff. Get your things, girl.
She said my bag already packed, child. It's already packed.
Girl, probably already. Okay, that's what's up.
Thank you, Trinity. I appreciate that.
That's really sweet.
Show my girl some love.
Yes.
Think about it. I won't act like Alicia with y'all. I ain't gonna. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I've ever watched that one, but I'll definitely if it's one that I don't have to watch all the time, like I don't have to watch no back seasons, I'll be ready. I'm here for
I don't gotta watch no back seasons.
You need to watch Ready to Love. Right, Kira didn't watch no back seasons.
I ain't watching out near one.
Okay,
that was my first panel.
Did you watch it, Mom?
Ready to Love?
I only watched the first season ever.
Ooh,
and I quit.
This season is a way different than where we are now, though. Way different.
I just seen clips ever since.
Okay, well, we definitely gonna have to check that one out. I'm here for Ready to Love. Listen, we gotta talk about Brittany and Ty, because Ty has always worked my nerves more and more and more. And Brittany, low-key on this episode, worked my nerves a little bit too. But I'm gonna tell y'all why. It wasn't because of anything that she did or anything like that. It was because she doesn't know how to stand up for herself, and that was irritating me. She was already ready to bow down to whatever it was just because she heard because someone else said something, or because of the way that he presented it. No, you were right. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that she was saying was right. You are supposed to be there for her. You have been out here trying to make friends. You have been not catering to her. If those were the things that you told her, we ain't seen none of that catering to nobody. You play all the damn time. That's all you do. That's all we've seen you do on camera. We have not once really seen you really just interacting with her, except for in the group events. But every single time that we see him on camera, other than that, he's somewhere doing something with the fellas, always trying to, it's like he came there for the wrong reasons. So don't back down from that. No, put it all out there on the table and tell him what you think and how you feel, and don't let him pull you back. Don't let anger get in the way. Just have a conversation with it. But she was just ready to shut it down. And then when the mom and the brother came, you know, she was just like, well, I'll try to, no. I need to say what because if you don't stop it now, like if we don't address it now, all it's going to do is continue. It's going to be a little Band-Aid that goes on it right now, right? Just to say that I'm trying. And then you're going to go back and start doing the same thing. I just wanted her to have a little more of a backbone. Maybe I'm reading into it wrong. I don't know. Miss Kira, what are your thoughts?
Baby, Ty is like Kiki. He is there on a vacation, okay? He is here to make friends. He don't care nothing about that lady, okay? Are you paying half the rent? I don't care, okay? Now, I didn't like her way of communicating. I'm not always the best communicator either, but when they were having that conversation and she was kind of like cutting him off and kind of getting an attitude at the end, I was like, girl, this ain't it. This ain't it. But then when the family pulled up, I kind of feel like both of them folded a little bit. Like she went back and then he kind of magically fell in line after they left. Oh, do you want a drink? He rubbing feet. So, child, I guess they might make it off the show, but that's about it. Because
I just don't like them together at all.
I don't either.
Anyway. I think they are not compatible at
She
all.
said his hair confused me.
Hey, Tamika Boo. Hey, Shana, what are your thoughts about Brittany and Ty? Do you think that she did a 180 when the family got there, and do you think he did a 180 too?
I mean, I don't know. His hair confusing me too, Nita. It's like it's 38 or 48 or 58. What's
that's the Cruella DeVille hairstyle.
Giving like old toupee, like not modern day man unit, but like that's
oh my goodness.
Anyway, not too much. It's just joke side. But I do feel, I really do think when he started talking, I really do think that he thought he was doing something for her. Like, I don't think he really, I don't know what she said when she spoke to him, but I don't think she made it clear that until she got smart with him, that it's like, look, I want you to do something specific to me. Because he's like, I am cooking for you. I am doing stuff for you. Like, I don't think he really grasped that it's like, no, you're doing it for everybody. You for everybody. You here for everybody. Like,
yeah, because I was like, child, what is it, sir? What are you doing?
All right, like you're cooking for everyone, but what did you do for me? I mean, I understand what he said when he felt like it's not reciprocal, but it's like you want to reciprocate it, but you actually didn't do anything. Like, I do feel like she's just like, you don't do anything for me, you don't do anything for me. Like, it sounds one-sided, but we don't know what he must have been telling her something on the phone. So it's like,
that's what she said.
Right. But when she's like, I'm not good at communicating, and then she just got smart, like, girl, well, now he's definitely not going to receive it. Your mama's not going to be your mouthpiece all the time. You have to put your big girl pants on and learn how to talk by yourself.
Yeah, that was what ticked me off with her. I was like, girl, have a backbone, because that whole passive aggressive thing, that's not the play. People got to learn how to talk. Like, tell what it is. Don't sit up there. And when she did that, I was like, oh God, you are too old to do that. No, tell him what it is. Like, sir, you said when we talk on the phone, when we've been dating this whole 3 months, this whole 90 days, you said that you were, because you ain't forgot. It's only been 90 days. Shit, I can remember some stuff that I said 3 months ago. Now, damn it. I know you can remember some stuff you said 90 days ago. When you said that you were going to cook for me, that you were going to cater to me, that you were going to be attentive to me, that you were going to wine and dine me, whatever the hell it was that you said to me, I'm a very specific person. Like, I feel like people should be very specific. You know, Ty, when we were on the phone, you said that you were going to cater to me. And when you said cater, I thought that to be if I needed this or I needed that, making sure that I'm okay, making sure that there's nothing that I need for, making sure that, you know, that shit that you rubbing my feet or being affectionate or just at whatever the case is, whatever it is that you need. I like very specific conversations. I don't know if other people like stuff like that, but I need you to spell things out to me, because I don't want to misconstrue anything, because I could be thinking one thing, like, let's just play devil's advocate for a second, y'all. What if Ty really think that, like Shana said, like, what if he really believes that what he's doing is considered catering to her? Like, what if he thinks that it is, even though we see it, it's a group cater, it's not a cater to her. Like, you're group catering to everybody. And to be fair, like, if I ask you to bring me a drink and I'm supposed to be your woman, I don't want to hear nothing but I got that drink, boo. Like, I'm gonna get that drink for you. I don't want to hear nothing about I got this, I got that. That felt very aggressive and it was doing too much. Like, the way that you were angry about that, because I feel like if one of those other ladies had say, hey, Ty, can you grab me a drink? You would have said, okay, I got you, but let me get this done first and then I'll bring it back out. Like, I felt like that would have been the vibe to it. That's the kind of guy that Ty strikes me as. But you came at her with this different kind of energy. And then you, Brittany, didn't say exactly what it was. I like for people to spell it out. Even if it seemed like it, spell it out.
Yep, closed mouths don't get fed.
That part. But anyway,
that's how I wasn't mad at Urban initially, because until he started talking like he was talking to a small child. But I feel like you can be direct and not be disrespectful. But Ty showed signs of being disrespectful early on, and Brittany, she should have spoke up right then before he even got to this point. Like, she should have spoke up in the kitchen when he got smart with somebody else, because if he did it, he's definitely going to do it to you. She didn't say anything. Then she just had a temper tantrum, like spat, like, oh no, you doing it for everybody. Like, girl, what are you talking? Now you look crazy.
Exactly, because even I couldn't figure out what it was. I was like, what did he say? Like, because all she keeps saying is these generic things.
Walked off and waited for her mama to come in and save the day. And she should be glad he was open to it, because after that, I would have been like, listen, I'm not interested.
Girl, the way her mama backtracked at the end, I said, Mama, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere backtracking, and then now you got her out here backtracking, I need both of y'all to sit down. You came in strong with that, and all he had to do was say a few words, and then probably to herself, she like, I know my baby, she probably just be one too much. She probably extra. Like, in my mind, this was what I hear her mama saying, and the way she kind of tried to backtrack it. And then here we go with Brittany. Well, maybe I can. No, like, no. Now you want to be out here rubbing feet and doing things. Now you want to, like, what were you doing before? Like, I feel like they never spent any time with each other from what we saw on the camera. I don't know.
That's
Mo,
what he gave.
Well, I pretty much agree with everyone what they said about Brittany and Ty. It's just given she needs to speak up for herself in the moment about her true feelings and how she felt. And he needs to stop making promises. If you out here making promises and you're not living up to no promises, that make me seem like your word ain't shit and you're a fucking liar. Oops, I ain't need to cuss.
you good and is.
Like, I don't see I could trust you in the future. I'm just sorry. If you don't see that as a problem, well, hey,
That part. Miss
bye.
Kira, did you talk about this? Because I feel like I didn't hear from you. What you got to say? What say you about Brittany and Ty?
I did. I talked about them.
You did, girl.
Look, they're so underwhelming because I was talking about how she was communicating with him.
And this is a Brittany and Ty heavy like ending. Like,
Yeah.
so much time. Leave Alicia and Irvin on the show for all this.
Baby.
Girl.
I don't know about that part, girl.
Right. Well, Alexis and Chris can go. Like, we could have bought in another couple.
Girl, because why they even here?
Shana,
But at
they
least
can
they
bring
might
another couple in. They only there for 3 weeks.
Girl, if anything,
they
is
only
better
been there a week.
Right.
We had
That's
one
right.
one couple go home. So we could slide somebody else in there.
Y'all want them to slide somebody else in there
They
for 2 weeks.
nothing groundbreaking, child. Because we need to get at least rid of 2 more couples, okay?
Okay. At this point, at this point, Alexis and Chris actually didn't really have too much going on. Let's just keep it real. I just want to keep it all the way real. Alexis don't really like him, but if he smashes, she'll be happy. And Chris don't really like her, but if he smashed, he'll be happy. And that's it. That's all they want from each other at this point. And I don't even know if he really want that from her. I just know that she wanted from him because she's very aggressive about it. But why else is Chris leaning in and staying in this? Because nothing about him says that he wants to be with her. He already said at the thing when they did the little table thing, no. And
his
then
acting career.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah,
That's what it is. That's
He was
what
on
it is.
Ready to Love. The show he was
Ready to Love. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense now. I forgot about that. I forgot that he was the professional show, this type of dating show person.
Is he?
Those are so fake to me. That's like Akichi, y'all, from Married at First Sight. Oh, I thought that was a name I would never say again.
Alexis and Chris are the least believable couple out of all the couples. Like, I feel like I'd rather look at Irvin force a tear or two, or Jared and Charlie, and be giggling.
I'll be forgetting that Chris and Alexis are there, to be honest, until I see them in their confessionals or I see them in the
aside from that hand painting gate, they just been playing in the background, not really saying too much.
You see him, he just complains about how much he can't stand her. I mean, he's not acting like anything. He should be acting like he likes her. That's the case. Let's see how well you can act.
Okay. Yeah, they doing too much. Which is not enough, to be honest. I'm just like, can we really just get something out of y'all? We ain't got nothing out of y'all. I really just feel like at the end of the day, that's, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing. Anyway, we moving on from them because Lord have mercy.
Yeah, please.
Lord have mercy. Y'all, Charlie and Jared from the very jump have been the couple that has been an interesting one to watch because we felt like there were big secrets here, but then turns out Jared had a big secret and then she had more secrets. When they all involve more and more kids, it's going to be the Brady Bunch sooner or later. Jared, in his drunken state, said, hey, he don't want all them damn 6 kids. I feel like a drunk man tells no lies, and that is the truth. He said that he wanted to crack. I feel like that's all he really wanted. But it feels like these last few episodes in these confessionals, Jared has been trying to act like it's not that. Like, it's like he's trying to prove something. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, no, sir, we don't get to backpedal this hard the way that you're backpedaling. I don't like it. I think that you on a bunch of BS. It is what it is. I just really hate this for her because I feel like she's going to I feel like she don't find out sooner or later what that conversation was. I just feel like that conversation is not dead. That conversation is coming back up. Somebody's going to repeat it. Not sure when, but I feel like it's going to happen. Shana, start us off with Charlie and Jared.
I mean, I can't even feel bad for Charlie this episode because, first of all, your newborn baby is just out there loose. Where is the daddy? Like, I'm so sick of it. Mama just looks so tired. Then you up there talking about something. I just knew Alicia and Irvin wasn't gonna last. You can pick up that they not gonna last, but you can't pick up that this man is lying in your face. Like, girl, at this point, you get what you get because you just being willfully obtuse at this point. But these two, with him, I mean, I feel like at first he was like, nah, I don't want to deal with these 6 kids. Now he probably thinking like, you know what? She said she got a 6-bedroom. Homosexual season is on the rise. Like, I might can find me somewhere to stay. Like, I can pack up my PlayStation and go over there and just pretend like I like her kids. So I don't know. I don't know what his intentions are now.
Okay. Because, listen, that's what it's feeling like. Because, I mean, he is trying to rub it on, really think we this and we that. Sir, you just said all you want to do is crack. You want them damn 6 kids. 2 of them yours, by the way. Stop playing with me right now. They're not even going to be there all the time. Most likely, the other 2 kids are going to be with their moms unless you have custody of them. So really, it's only going to be the 4 kids that are going to be there consistently. So I just feel like you making up stuff, Jared, at this point. But, you know, it is what it is. Miss Kira, oh, God, talk to us about what is called Charlie and Jared. These 2 right here.
First of all, I couldn't have left my new baby at home like that. Like, you crying. No, don't cry. Go home. Why are you here? I cannot leave no baby that I just had. But I just, if flip-flopping was a person, it for sure is Jared, because what are we doing here? You want to crack. Now you're backtracking. Like Shana said, now you're going to be a homosexual moving on her couch. I don't know. All of these people really can go, but, you know, we watching.
Okay, we halfway through it too. We y'all told me like 10 episodes. We halfway through it. At this point, we just got to keep pushing, because I don't understand how any of these people are going to make it to the end. Besides Cinco and Jay, we just gonna have one couple left at this point, and the pretend of Chris and Alexis. That's it. Mo, thoughts on Charlie and Jared, girl?
A hot mess. Yeah, they definitely need to go home. And Jared, I didn't like how he was playing it up. We know his true intentions when he got drunk. I hate that he was playing it up as she was got off the phone with her mom and the baby, and said, "I cannot wait for my baby and my newborn get together." And I was like, "Yo, he is playing in her face, lying." Like they about to be the Brady Bunch. Like, come on, like, dude, you going too far. You could have kept that. I didn't like how he was saying stuff like that and like playing in her face. And we know his true intention.
Okay, you ain't got to lie, Creed. You ain't got to lie.
Yeah, so he kind of pissed me off with that. So I was like,
leave the babies out of it. Why the fake play
right,
that?
right.
Word.
Imagine seeing the baby's mama and seeing this. Like, this what you on here doing while I'm taking care of my newborn?
And who says he's in the child's life like that? His kids, these kids' life. So that's questionable at best.
He already said he can't take care of the 2 he got or something like that.
That's what he said. Pretty much in a nutshell. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, honestly, y'all, that was really the episode. It wasn't a whole lot going on. Some of the major things that happened, of course, were the Brittany and Ty situation and the leaving of Irvin and Alicia that happened at the top of the episode. Everything else, you know, wasn't that much besides Clay out here gaslighting people still, just doing the most. I tell you, I just want to put him in a chokehold. I just feel like he needs to be in a chokehold. I ask this every single week, y'all, and so far nothing has changed for me. I'm actually going to update this slide and put an X through Irvin and Alicia so that we know who already gone. But will these couples stay together? I am still at the same exact space that I was at before. Jay and Cinco are the only ones that I still think might make it. However, though, I'm going to tell y'all this. I don't know how strong Tatiana is going to be with this whole lie situation. I hope that she stands firm and and don't give in, but I don't know why something is telling me that she might not stand firm and that she might actually give this joker another chance. I don't know why. It just something about it.
She bet not.
EJ, you gotta update it to which couple will go home next.
I know, right? I gotta put who will go home next, because none of these people, like, I think we there. That's what I'm gonna do for next week. Who will go home next? I'm definitely gonna put that X between Alicia and Irv, though, because I got to. I just need to X them out.
She said she didn't care about lying, so I don't know. Even though he lied in her face about the vegan thing, and she was kissing him anyway. So
exactly, and hugging up on him like it was nothing, girl. So that's why I was like, I mean, and it feels like she forgot the whole thing where he even said something and she walked up on it. I'm like, I would have my Alicia stank face on, my Kiki stank face out of my face, sir. But she is just so inviting in more into her space. I don't get it. But
I just hope she stand on business for real. Like,
I hope she does.
The way they was kissing and hugged up this episode, it was like, bleh. Like, if you know his true secret,
I hope she stand on business too, because his secret, like I said last week, is the one secret that didn't have to be a secret, because out of everybody else's is happening when they together. His is the one that did not happen when they were together.
All these babies, he had ample time to be like, you know what, I've got a baby too. Like, there's not that Superman tattoo. Just he can't be trusted.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
The day that Jared and Charlie got up there like it was some doggone show and tell, that was his time to say something. Okay, he didn't have to say it in front of the room full of people, but once they got over to the room and she specifically said something, I was off of him with that. I was like, you ain't ish.
He just want to get some first, and then he just don't care after that. Like, girl, please.
Mm-hmm. That part.
They're not giving nothing.
Please keep it closed.
Okay.
She punching him down like, dang, y'all doing the most PDA out of anybody, more than Charlie and Jared.
Please keep the shop closed, please.
I didn't even get a chance to pull. I was gonna do the games that they did in this thing for this one, but yeah, I lost I don't know what happened to my stuff, but the fact that when they played that thing and everybody said Clay and Tatiana, I can't.
Kiki and Brandon got picked twice for like the terrible things, like
she
dramatic and something else. Like, okay, it's time for y'all to go.
The most dramatic.
She felt the way.
Did you see the way Jay Cinco, the way he played it out, talking about, now I know if y'all don't put this, now I know we better all be on the same page with this one for the most dramatic couple. I said, dang, Cinco, a little less on that. Why she pick her and him? She put me and Brandon.
But did y'all see Jared with the Tati thing? When she was like, why y'all say that? And he was like, it's just speculation. Like, shut your lying lips up.
Okay.
She knows something there.
Right. I feel like she has to. There's no way everybody talking in this house and you ain't overhearing nothing. You had to hear something.
Okay. Them walls is not that thick. Sorry, man.
Know. You might be right. She might not stand on business. So she was like, why y'all say that? He ought to be like, well, why y'all saying that? And y'all gonna tell me right now.
Okay. And I would have been serious as hell.
Like, I'm not playing. It's nothing. It's not a laughing matter.
Okay, game over. What the hell? What's going on?
I don't know what y'all telling about, but ain't nothing funny over here.
Okay. Y'all out here. No. Let's get it together.
Okay.
So, it is what it is. Feels like Tyler and Ashley, Love is Blind. They want to get you emotionally connected before telling it.
See how that turned out.
They want the audience to get emotionally, or want them to get
each other to get emotionally.
Okay, I'm gonna say because I don't know.
I guess maybe this is a production thing. Now that I'm learning that a lot of these things are they supposed to be unscripted, but they scripted and they highly produced. Maybe it's a production thing. Maybe that's why we're doing this, because I just feel like this is the dumbest shit. You can't have this many people in a house and think that you're gonna be able to keep this secret when everybody keeps slowly finding out. No.
Mm-hmm.
And they made it seem like she heard him at the pool, and that was like 5 episodes ago. Like, when is she going to confront him? Enough.
Right. Everybody playing telephone, people pillow talking. It's just this secret is spreading like wildfire.
You're right. It's right out in the open.
Just way too much. But anyway, y'all, that's really what's up with Never Ever Mess. This was season 2. This was episode 5 entitled Breakups and Makeups. Listen, if you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to drop down and type in hashtag replay squad. Let us know what you thought about this episode and let us know what you thought about old trifling Irvin and Alicia's, self. That's what I'm gonna call her, herself, and the rest of the gang. Get down there. Do you think that Clay is gonna actually tell Tatiana the truth on next episode? I need to know what you ladies have going on. Miss Kira, what's going on your channel, boo?
I did a weekly huddle yesterday, so check that out. Going over some things that came out in the last 2 weeks. A little hip hop gossip. I put up a series recap, if you will, of you saying goodbye to Joe Goldberg. And I gotta get Raising Canaan up. I'm late, y'all. I was out in these streets, so it's coming. It's coming. Hold your horses. And then I guess Real Housewives of Atlanta sometime this week.
Okay, that's what's up. All right then, Mo 69 ways. What you got going on, boo boo?
Earlier I did Beyond the Gates episodes 44 through 46. Last week episodes I recapped that. And I might have to change up that format because doing it weekly and remember everything that happened, things is turning up. So I might have to break them down, do 2 episodes here and do 3 episodes here because it's a lot of information. What else? Real Housewives of Atlanta. We usually do the panel Wednesday, so hopefully we can do that Wednesday. What else? Found. Hopefully we can get that back up Sunday. With the whole panel because we know Khandi Luv sick, so hopefully we can get that back this week. What else? Raising Canaan first reaction.
Girl, she like that.
That was underwhelming.
First reactions we do after the episode with me and VKJ TV. We do first reaction. So yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, Miss Shana, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm still here for now. So I did a pre-recorded on my main channel, Shana_MCD, for the Never Ever Met, and I'm gonna record Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. I'm gonna do a pre-recorded on my main channel as well, and then hopefully we'll be back for the panel on Wednesday. And yeah, if anything else comes up, watch out for the community tab and keep your post notifications on.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. As for my channel, I believe yesterday we did Raising Canaan. We did the panel on that. So definitely check that out if you're interested. On Wednesday, we talk about The Handmaid's Tale. This Friday, we actually are doing a panel over you. Miss Kira, if you would love to join our panel, we would love to have you. It's going to be me, Kay, and Tamika are going to be talking about you. And we're going to be discussing the entire season and all of the foolishness that was Joe Goldberg. If you do not watch You, it is definitely something that is worth binge watching, especially now that the entire show is out. Like all the seasons are out. It makes it even more interesting to binge.
Yes.
So definitely go and check that out if you haven't already. So we're going to be doing that on Friday. And then I'll probably drop maybe like I did my Never Ever Met, the solo recap, and I may drop like a little something else in between there. But other than that, that's all I got for this week. Just keep your notifications on, stay, like you said, like Shana said, stay on the community tab and all that good stuff. But we're about to get up out of here, y'all. We appreciate everybody who came out in the chat. Miss Nita the Diva came through. You'll have to come up here with us for like the finale or something, Nita. And everybody else that came through to say hello, what's up. We might even have to go reach out to, what is it, Trinity? I couldn't see the name.
Trinity.
Yeah, so we can get a different perspective up here. Maybe do something major for that final episode, y'all. But anyway, y'all, we're about to get up out of here, and we will talk to y'all later. Bye.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?